We just want the game to grow as much as it can. Whether the players are under 18 or older or from Europe, we just want the best competition in the world.
Elite youth players have always had the potential to play at the highest level. Now that the circumstances and the policy have changed, we are seeing the true potential of young players in this country.
I first started playing in the NWSL when I was 16. I'm still in high school, but I do online school now. My plan was always to go to college, and I took school very seriously. It was really just once I went to the World Cup and having like that taste of that super high level, I don't think I could go back.
Thompson inside the box, shot! Alyssa Thompson with the opening goal for Angel City.
I decided to go pro because the opportunity came. I was committed to Stanford, and then once I went with the full national team, a lot of teams started to call. So then I was like, wait, I didn't even know this was an option.
Gisele Thompson in the middle, touches it home. Oh, it's the Thompsons! Gisele's first professional goal, assisted by her sister.
For me, it was a hard decision because we always kind of dreamed of going to Stanford together. But I think everything aligned so perfectly. Getting the opportunity to be able to pick my team before I turned 18 was so amazing.
Now there's a huge movement going straight to the pros.
They're 17 years old, so now we have 3 teenagers in this game.
A lot of under 18s or girls like us are able to have this opportunity because of the groundwork that the players before us put in.
The NWSL and the PA have secured freedom over their careers, announcing a brand new CBA.
The under 18 mechanism in place for the league as well.
And this really all started as the catalyst when Olivia Moultrie sued for her right to play as an under 18 player.
In 2021, me and my family decided to go forward with the lawsuit against the NWSL. At 11, I took a full scholarship to the University of North Carolina. And at the time, I was fully committed to that. I thought that was the plan. But when I was 13, I realized I would have had to wait 4 to 5 more years before I even got to college, play in 4 years of school. So like becoming a pro at 22, I just felt like that was so far away. And that's kind of when Portland came into the conversation, just basically being like, we want her to come train with the first team all the time and then be able to play when I was ready.
So my whole family moved here with me in 2019.
Then I just did everything with the team except play games. Like all of preseason, every lift, every training, every meeting, like the only thing I couldn't do was play. When it got to the point really where the Thorns were like, all right, she's ready, we want to sign her, there was no pathway at the time. You couldn't sign players under 18. There is no age limit anywhere else in the world. So I just felt like that was wrong. I knew I was ready to play. And yeah, obviously the judge agreed with me because here we are. When it first happened, there was nothing in place to like be prepared for a minor on the team. After a couple of years, more and more things got added. Separate locker rooms, having your own room on the road. There were some logistical things that were handled just for like the safety of the player.
I'm turning 18 next month, so I'm graduating from the under 18 locker room.
For like roommates, you're only allowed to do U18s together, so that's been like pretty hard because like Casey, like I want to be roommates with her, and she turns 18 so soon, so excited for that.
The NWSL wants to be the best women's league in the world, and I believe that young players are a huge part of that.
I think it's well known that this is the most, competitive league in the world. You need to keep bringing in new energy. You need to keep bringing in new blood, and why not be the best young American players?
It was hard in the beginning, kind of having to grow up really fast and not getting that transition from high school to college life. There are some times where I'm like, ugh, like college looks so fun, but I'm so grateful and happy that I chose the NWSL.
Everyone, not just the players, but the staff in general, they try to make it seem like we're not so young and like we're just a part of the team, we're just players. So I think having that has helped me not feel as much pressure.
It's really exciting to see when people get to come and play in the league when they're ready, and I took that to heart. Like I can create my own path, and so now others being able to do the same means a lot to me.
My goodness, to have that much passion, that much commitment at that age. I mean, I can barely get my kids to practice at this point. But I will say, you did have a 14-year-old teammate in Mac Witham a year ago. What was sharing a team with her like?
Well, when she came on the team, I quickly retired because I realized, I think it's my time. But no, all jokes aside, it's great to see this movement of youth into the league. Right now, it's their only option to be able to have exposure to the professional game. And I think it's, it's good for them. Like at 14, I wouldn't have been able to do that. You look at these players, and some of these players are really making an impact on their team already. So to see them be able to have the opportunity to come in and play for this league is great. But again, we'll see what pans out from this happening.
And Kelly, I loved that earlier off camera. We were talking about when players peak at different ages. There's some that peak when they're young. There's some that peak a bit older. And you said that it was a while for you to peak. But I like that if a player feels like maybe they can peak at a younger age, that they're able to get into it right away instead of having to wait.
And everyone's path is different, a journey to getting to those different points. But I think a very important line that Alyssa Thompson said was, we have these opportunities because of the groundwork laid by those who put it in before us. Kelly O'Hara, you are one of those people. And for so many of these professional leagues that it continues to boom for women's sports, do not forget those who laid that foundation and are the reason why we can continue to see this type of growth.